Love and light, siblings. So I got another download. Okay. Hmm. The last one was out. You were the underdog. You got them shook right now. They didn't see you coming. And the reason why they didn't see you coming, collective, because they grew in body, but they didn't grow in mind and soul. That's why they didn't see you coming, is what I understand. From the download I got after I ended that last videos was they grew in body, but they didn't grow in mind and soul. So that's why they're shook. That's why they're saying I didn't see that coming. Because their mind didn't grow, their soul didn't evolve, because they were too busy living in fantasy. The fantasy was they had it all figured out. We never have it all figured out, collective. Even up until the day we close our eyes for good, there's no knowing everything. We are not all knowing. Only God is all knowing. Okay? Only our ancestors know what's coming next. They may give us clues, they give us synchronicities, they give us signs, but it's up to us to decipher the codes. But the download I got was they grew in body, but they didn't grow in mind and soul. So how could they even appreciate or even understand who you were? Yeah, yeah. That's what I got. We're gonna put a few cards on it, but the download was very clear. It's like their body, you know what I mean. To look at these people, you would think they were a full grown, they're a full grown adult, and you would think with time and growth and experiences in life, you would understand the polar opposites and how yin and yang and how this didn't happen to me, it happened for me, and what did I learn from it? And as we evolve, we have to remember our manners, right? We have to remember our manners. We can't ever look down on anyone because we're all evolving, we're all growing, we're all learning. That's the whole process of being alive in this meat suit, learning lessons, remembering past experiences, and how do we integrate them into the life that we're living today, right? How can we help the next person? Collective, you've been dealing with some people who have grown in body. They look like an adult. They speak as if, hey yo, hello. They speak as if they've learned lessons. They've understood the lessons. They've understood the journey. They've understood their contribution to this world and what they bring to this world through the lessons that they learn. But people people pretend real well. People mimic and mirror other people's energy. I'll pull you a card. Hang on. People mirror and mimic other people's energies to seem as if they've evolved or they learn their lessons or they've evolved to a point where they can take their tests and make it into a testimony fearlessly. However, they hide behind a mask because see they're mirroring someone else's energy, who's actually pulled the mask off and is not afraid, I'll repeat it again, is not afraid to be seen for the fool or the idiot or the we all go through tests. We all have lessons to learn. We all make mistakes. But the person they're trying to mimic is the person that stands bravely and stands proud and says, yeah, I made a mistake, but I've learned from my mistake. And I want to tell somebody else how I got through that. Right? So they're going to mimic and mirror your energy and portray this image as if they've bravely sat at the Father's feet and they asked for forgiveness and understanding of why they keep being a repeating cycle, why they keep going different places and still having the same results. If I only collective, these people actually want to come back into your life, collective. They want to learn. They want you to teach them. They've been watching you. They don't understand how you still standing 10 toes down, collective. They don't understand how you can still smile, collective. They don't understand how you still have manners, grace, and mercy, collective. They don't understand it. Because, see, these are the same people who are bitter and angry, refuse to deal with trauma they experienced as a child. Rejection, abandonment, mommy, daddy issues. So they masked these things with things. They masked them with things. Materialism, clothes, jewelry, people, moving on, body to body. Now they're looking at you, collective, and they're like, like I said in the last video, you were the underdog. You were the one that was not supposed to succeed. You were the one that they deemed not valuable, a fool, naive, gullible, a throwaway. Now they're looking at you with admiration and total respect, collective. They're like, what? I did everything, and I mean everything, collective. I stabbed him in the back. I character assassinated him. I drugged their name through the mud so no one else would see or deem them valuable. I did everything. I elicited outside sources. Here, brujas, dark high priestesses. I did everything I could to make this motherfucker fold. And here they are, still standing, 10 toes down, and got the audacity to be trying to spread the word, spread love, spread light, self-acceptance, self-love, being discerning, knowing what they deserve, and accepting nothing less. You got them shook, collective, because you're the last person they expected this from. Because they counted your ass out. Remember, they counted you out a long time ago. They thought they had broken you to the point that you would always be sitting there waiting for some crumbs, for them to show you just a little bit of love or a little bit of attention or sell you some fucking dream, gaslight you, love bomb you, as if you weren't going to evolve. But what they underestimated was your motherfucking mind. They underestimated it because they thought you were too loving and caring, naive, too forgiving, too understanding. Not realizing that is your gift. That is your fucking gift. Collective. That's why you don't look like what you've been through. Collective. You hear me? Did you hear what I just said? Out. Out. Because these people, they look like they grown. They portray this image as if they got it all. King baby, 360. I'm that. I like that. They scrambling now, baby. They scrambling now. They scrambling now. They scrambling now. Because all that dark shit they did behind your back, the shit that they scared that you might know, but you never let on. But their intuition is telling them, you know everything. They scared. They shook. They shook now. They shook now. They shook now. They shook now. They trying to figure it out. You know. They trying to figure it out now. They done held you. They done cause disturbances in your life. They done try to, cause situations with your children. They done try to cause situations with your family. They try to isolate you. They try to block your love life, your money, anything they could do to break you. And you know what you did? The collector? You kept praying. You understood it's in God's time, not mine. You let go of control issues. Where's mine? Where's mine? Meanwhile, they was trying to control everything. You, their life, anybody else they might have been dealing with. They got better. Because maybe you got to a point where you were just like, this is the same old shit, same old shit, same old shit. I'm out. You ain't talking about nothing different. Heard this before. What's new? What's new with you? Wasn't nothing new with them, bro. So it's nothing. They were still, same shit, different day. Same shit, different day. Jumping from here to there to there. This body, that body. Doing anything and everything to get next to you. And he was like, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I see you. I know who you are. I don't have a bitter heart. I've been forgave you. Been forgave you. For me. For me. Collective, that's what you tell them. I've been forgave you for me. So I could evolve. So I could learn my lessons. So I could become who I am, who I was meant to be. Stand in my purpose. Stand, do my due diligence. Many are called, few are chosen, boo. They learning that now. They learning that now. See, they're learning now a lot of valuable lessons. You know what I mean? Well, you had to accept years ago. It didn't happen to me, it happened for me. When I learned from this, you learn self-worth, you learned how to set boundaries, you learned energy, the value, how valuable energy is. You learned that people were siphoning your energy so they could come up. You learned how to block that. You learned how to block the 5D attacks they were sending towards you, who they had other people doing towards you. They look grown. Their mind and their soul is crying like a little baby. It's a toddler having a temper tantrum. They feel the absence of your energy now. They didn't feel it before. They felt it before. Now they really feel it. They understand the dynamics in which they are going through and what has happened as of recently. You played, you let them play until you even was having arguments with the higher with God divine. He was saying, baby, it's time. You're like, I ain't ready, I ain't ready, until they kept poking and they kept poking and they kept poking. And then they came for your children. They came for your most precious possession. Then they give you no choice. Just step, come forward. Let your face be seen. Let your voice be heard. Now they running scared. They confused. The shit didn't work. And now they gotta pay up. And you know what they're gonna pay with this time? They can't give them no money. They can't give them another sacrifice. They're being sacrificed now. They're being sacrificed now. They have become the sacrifice when they try to sacrifice you and yours, collective. Because they learned over time your true powers. They learned, they knew. They didn't really know. But they've learned over the years who the fuck you are. They knew they could pull off of you, suck your juices, and they could manifest any motherfucking thing. And you let them. You let them. And that's why they called you a fool. That's why they thought you was weak. That's why they underestimated. That's all over with. That's all over with. That's over with. Now, we're not playing no more. We're not letting them just walk all around us anymore. Nah, we're not doing that. The ancestors have always been on guard. But now, because you are standing in your full power and potential, they are even, the alert is even higher now. Because your mission is to bring people to the light, to give them a different perspective, to have them save themselves. Because it didn't happen to them, it happened for them. What did they learn from it? Don't fold because somebody else didn't see your worth or because somebody else didn't support your business. Don't fold because what? Nah. Your value is never in anybody else's hands. It's in yours. It's in yours. And you know that now, collective. Not that you didn't know before, but you are certain of it now. Certain of it now. You were the sacrifice that was going to give them the holy motherfucking ground. You understand how powerful you are, collective? Now, I really want to ask you this question. Leave it in the comments. Or whenever you see this video, it's timeless. It's timeless. Do you understand how valuable you are now? Do you understand how God favors you? How he hid you in plain sight? How he used you as bait? You were the gift. You were the gift. You were the gift the whole time. You were sent to help heal, transform, guide. They couldn't figure it out. They just knew it irritated their soul. It irritated their demons, let's say. So they did everything and anything they could think of to try to take you out, collector. To sacrifice you and your beautiful heart, your beautiful light, your unconditional, caring, motherly love. Fatherly, there's no gender. Something they had never ever experienced in their life. You were sent to give them that gift. Help them heal those childhood wounds. Because you had to heal them on your own. How about that? The tests and the battlefields that you've endured has given you the most powerful testimony. Therefore, you're able to lead and guide and heal others. You have been sent to this earth to do just that. And they tried to eliminate you. They didn't know who they were entertaining. Collective. They had no idea. They thought you were just like everybody else that they had sacrificed. They thought you were just like everybody else. Foolish, naive, dumb, love struck, delusional, illusion, living in an illusion. They could keep your mind as long as they kept you high, drunk, whatever. They used all kinds of tactics, collective, all sorts of them. But you chose to isolate, even though they thought they put you into isolation. They did God's work because He knew you would still be out here trying to care and love and save. So He needed them to turn on you. He needed them to reject you. He needed you. He needed them to isolate you, not support you. It was all orchestrated by Him, Father. It was. So you finally sat down and you did the work. You understood the assignment. You studied, you learned, you cried. You had to do, you screamed, you yelled, but you never gave up. Something they wanted you to do yourself in. They've been waiting for you to do yourself in, collective, and they're baffled at the fact that their magic didn't work. Their mind projection didn't work. They try to confuse you. They try to keep you in a fog so you wouldn't move, so you wouldn't keep it going, you wouldn't progress, you wouldn't keep it 10 toes down. They wanted you to lose your mind, your stability, your structure, your foundation, because they feel like you did them wrong. Meanwhile, they did all the wrong. All you try to do is love them, guide them, help them. Collective. Just know God is proud of you. The ancestors are proud. They're proud of you. You did good. Okay? You did good. You fought with a blindfold on your face, welding your sword, protecting yours. You did a good job. Congratulations. The ancestors, they're all God, spirit guides, they're proud. Proud of you. Because you never gave up. You never gave up. You know, you looked at these people and you said, well, they look grown. They look like they got it figured out. You trusted when you shouldn't have. But you did. You gave grace. You gave mercy. You shouldn't have, but you did. Because see, our heart is weighed on a daily basis with a feather. You didn't look for revenge. You didn't turn bitter. You forgave without even hearing a verbal apology. You understand? You kept it going, even when you didn't know the outcome. Blind faith. You let go of control. They thought they had you whipped. They thought they had you beat. And all you wanted to do was help, guide, teach, protect, even. Yeah, you were very protective of these people. Tried to guide them, warn them. And you know what their only goal was? It was to take you the fuck out. That was their goal, to destroy you. Because you evolved. Your vibration raised. So you're no longer accepting that gaslighting, love bombing, promises, breadcrumbing shit. No. I'm gonna get a few Dreamweavers collective, and then I think I've said everything I need to say. Download was deep. Look from your mind and your soul has not evolved. You know, they can practice all the mind manipulation, they can do all the studying, but it's not of the light. It's not of the light. It's not of the light. And they're watching. Watching you, baby. They are watching you. Watch your back, collective. Be aware of your surroundings. Let's see what the Dreamweavers want to tell us. Let's see what's up. Wow. When a witch must drink their brew. They gotta drink their own shit now. You were hidden in plain sight, collective. In plain sight. And they thought you were a fucking fool. Because you were advised to keep your mouth shut. Just pay attention. Just take it all in. Be observant. So they came for you. And they tried to kill you. They tried to take you out. They came to fuck with your babies. And they want me to shut up? Nah, baby. Now they gotta drink their own shit. They gotta handle that. They gotta handle that. Ass whooping. That loss. That embarrassment. That fall from grace. All of which they wanted for you. And all you did was come into their life because God sent you there. God sent you to this person. He made paths cross. He brought you there at that specific time and moment. just so you could help them. All they wanted to do was destroy you. Wow, that's deep, bro. That's deep. That's some deep shit. All the magic is everywhere. The magic is everywhere. You were the magic. You were the power source. You were the blessing. You were the unicorn, the mermaid, the golden apple. You were. And because they fucked up, because they were greedy, they thought the grass was greener on the other side, or their materialism got the better of them, lust took over, whatever the case was. Doesn't matter now. Doesn't matter now. Because they have to drink their own brew. All the magic is everywhere. That's how you live your life. Everything is magical. Anything is possible. As the weaver's way is true. You tried to show them the light. You tried to show them the way. But they did everything and anything to dim that light in you and take it for themselves so they can live. Sometimes it's tragic, you know? Negative energy, excuse me. Negative energy, excuse me. It's tragic to watch the ones that you love and you cared for and you tried to heal and help fall by the wayside because of their greed and their lust and being seduced by their own lower natures, thinking they are almighty, have all the control. Their secret societies, their secret cults, you know what I mean? Their abusive divination against the chosen one. As the weaver's way is true. You kept your heart pure. You still remain loyal. You don't look what you've been through. Weavers watched the dragons fly. They knew you was a beast, but they thought the beast was dead. They knew who you used to be, who you were, until you found the path to self-redemption, you know? And I'm not saying you got there easy. It was a very tragic experience that took you on this path. You didn't go there willingly, collective. No, you didn't choose this path willingly. It was just a series of events that had occurred in your life that finally had you say to yourself, is this how I want to finish out this life? I've been through so much. You know, so many people are drawn to me. Why are people drawn to me? Why are animals drawn to me? You know what I mean? You started thinking outside the box and thinking more about, well, maybe there's something special about me. Maybe there's something that I'm supposed to give back. They brought you here because they kept poking at you and poking at you and hoping you would self-sacrifice. But you knew something inside you kept saying, your purpose is a lot bigger than this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Time to dance around the sun, baby. And that's what you did. That's what you did. You was okay with 180, but you did the whole 3 fucking 60. But there was no arrogance about it. There was no, oh, I'm King David and I'm that. I'm not. No, no. It was, what can I learn? What am I supposed to be learning? It didn't happen to me. It happened for me because my tests are going to be my most powerful testimony. I need to help somebody else get to where I'm at. Peace, happiness in the smallest of things. Oh, underneath the lizard skin. You saw them. A snake only sheds its skin so it can, it can live. It gets bigger. A snake is always a snake. You see them. You understood their purposes in your life, in your evolution, your elevation. You saw them in your dreams attacking you. Painting joy across the sky. I'm going to leave it here. Painting joy. Wherever you go, people feel good. They feel comfortable. They feel seen, heard, safe, secure, powerful. That's what you bring to people's lives. And they wanted to take that from you. They've grown in body, but they haven't grown body in the mind and soul. Something they hate about you. They despise it. They want to destroy it. They want to consume it. They want to take it for their own. God, again, hid you in plain sight, and he used you as bait. Because he wants them to come, be a part of the light, leave the dark behind. I'm gonna leave it there. Happy solar eclipse. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Stay sucker free. Please use discernment. Don't let anybody else ever again influence your thoughts. Make you feel unworthy, make you feel unseen, and make you feel like what you're saying doesn't matter. Hotep always. Stay beautiful, souls. I say.